Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. We'll start as usual. Shaking it out, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth a few times. And let's do a few shoulder rolls before we get into our Qigong sequence. So we can just inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. Change direction, rolling forward. And roll back again. Okay, relax the arms. We'll swing side to side. Let's start just swinging, letting the head follow the movement. Arms loose and heavy. Make sure you have enough room. You won't hit anything. Okay, now either with a gentle fist or an open hand, or maybe even not even making contact with the body, we'll aim next to the belly button and somewhere on the low back. Okay, now we'll come to the chest wall, close to the shoulder. And the back hand can maybe move up the back a little bit. Just let it go wherever it kind of wants to. Tapping gently, especially if you're anywhere close to the kidneys on the back. Okay, now the last one, We'll use the inner edge of the hand, so having the thumb kind of tucked in and using the index finger side. And we'll just kind of chop this tough muscle here. So we'll see if we can still do it with the swinging movement. But if that feels too complicated, you could just go like one side then the other. If it's okay with the swinging, it's the same thing. Or just chopping that tough muscle. This really moves the energy down. So this is one of the movements we don't want to do when pregnant. Okay, take it back to the chest wall, close to the shoulder. And finally, back next to the belly button and the low back. And just let the arms swing, slowing down as we come back to center. Okay, once you make your way to center, take a breath or two. You might still be moving a little, that's fine. Let's rub the hands together. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Let's go with our breath. Okay, palms over the eyes. Lighting up the eyes, the brain, our skin, our cells. Feel the top of the palm on the eyebrow bone, the bottom of the palm on the cheekbone. Now let's make circles. Other direction. We'll take the fingers onto the forehead, sweep from the middle of the forehead down to the temples. Just circle on those temples. So we can do that a few times. And now we'll go up the sides of the nose, down the sides of the face a few times. We can inhale up, exhale down. Okay, rub the hands together again. Once again, separate. Inhale, move in. Exhale, move up. Head massage. Base of skull. Pinch out the back of the neck. All the way into the shoulder line. Sweep down the front of the neck. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Work down the legs. Get those knees. Shins. Calves. Backs of the knees. Thighs. Come up. Get the low back and kidneys. Okay. We'll get ready for the lung channel massage. So just taking a moment, feeling the feet on the floor. All right. So under the collarbone, we have the palm facing forward of the arm we're working on. That makes it a little easier. So we hit the shoulder bone and we go down a little like a rib space. And we massage along one. When you're ready, up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between index and thumb, hoku point. Good for any upper body complaints. Come on up. Inhale as we cross, nourishing the internal organs. Exhale, brush away. Other side. So palm faces forward, under the collarbone. Hit that shoulder, go down like a rib space, and massage lung one. Up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between. Inhale as we cross, nourishing. Exhale, letting go. Gently tapping down the front body, up the back body, low back and kidneys, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across other side. Feet come together. So we remind ourselves of the aura meditation. Each inhale, we welcome fresh energy from the universe in through the crown of the head, lighting up, opening up, empowering the whole body mind. Each exhale, we imagine the space around us getting a little bigger, a little brighter, as we let go, let go, let go. So we can let go out through the fingertips, the tips of the toes, the pores of our skin, letting go of any excess energy, any unwanted thoughts, emotions, whatever it may be. Okay, shoulders back and down. We have a little space under the armpits. Inhale, fill up with that fresh energy. Exhale, one ear towards one shoulder. We let ourselves hang, hang, hang as we let go, let go, let go, let go. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Do a few at your own pace. Once you come back to center, open up the feet. Coming into a horse stance, open up the arms. Hands are about shoulder level. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, rotate from the waist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. And again, let's do a few rounds at our own pace. And when we come back to center, warm up the hands again. Warm up the low back. Slide the hands up over the kidneys as much as we can. And let's circle those hips. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Other direction. Okay, back to center. Feet come together. Massage those knees. And let's do our knee rotations. Just to whatever degree is comfortable. Other direction. Okay, give ourselves a little shake. We'll start our 8 health investment exercises. So this is a sequence from Master Philip Lai, and this is what I do every day. So the first one, low cleansing, is to release any disturbed energy. So we inhale, take some fresh energy from the earth. Exhale, open up and let go, let go, let go. Inhale, palms up overhead, collecting that fresh energy. Exhale, turn the palms down, giving it to ourselves. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale into the palms. Exhale, press down. Draw the bow. We open up the feet. This one's really good for the liver and the lungs. And everything is good for recharging and letting go, just as a base. So we inhale, gather some fresh energy, give it to ourselves. Turned one way, one hand at the hip, look at the other palm. Exhale, turn the palm, release, stretch out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, release. Inhale as we cross, gather that fresh energy, give it to ourselves, especially the lungs and the liver. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale. This one's good all the time, but especially spring and fall. So let's do another round. Inhale, gather that fresh energy. Exhale, let go. In, out. In, gather that energy, give it to ourselves, all the internal organs. Out. In, out. One more round. In, out. In, out. Gather, in, out. In, out. Okay, step the feet all the way together, gather all the energy. Exhale, press down. So when we press down, we're giving the energy to ourselves, fortifying the body mind. And then when we drop the fingers, out the fingertips, we're just letting go any excess stuff, anything that's extra that we don't need. Okay, this next one's my favorite. Help us with our emotions. We inhale, and of course, stretching the spine. Okay, inhale. Exhale, stretch up and down. Upper palm is up, bottom palm is down. Fingers and head all pointing the same direction. Touch heaven and earth. Inhale, sweep the palms. And you can always take an extra breath anywhere. Exhale, stretch. So the fingers in the head, same direction. Upper palm up, bottom palm down. Inhale, gather it. Exhale, press down. Inhale. Exhale, stretch up and down. Inhale, sweep the palms. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Open the feet hip width. This exercise and the next, imagine letting go through the earth, releasing down through the earth, especially out through the perineum. So we're working with the Changmo channel. So that's a channel from the crown to the tail or to the perineum. Okay, shoulders back and down. Also working with our eyes. We inhale, fill out. Exhale, look over a shoulder. Inhale, center, fresh energy. Exhale, other side, letting go, straight down into the earth. Inhale, hands on the kidneys. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, palms up in front of the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, palms up and up on the toes. Collect that fresh energy. Exhale, turn the palms down, give it to ourselves. So the hands fairly close to the head. In, out to the side. In, out. In, back of the elbows, out, press down. Okay, so now we move energy up to the higher centers. So we open up the feet, cross the arms, gentle fists to the hips. So first we want to clear the lower body. So we inhale, cross, exhale, brush away. Inhale, cross in front of the chest. Exhale to the hips. Turn the head. Inhale, the fist comes up. Exhale, punch. Rotate the wrist, come back, turn the head. Inhale. Exhale, punch. Rotate, come back, take a full breath. Inhale, cross in front of the lower body. Exhale, brush away. In front of the chest. Exhale, hips. In chest, open up the hands. Step in. Back of the elbows, press down. Okay, rotate the wrists. Knees are bent, elbows are bent. In, out, stretch. Stretch the spine. In, palms up. Out in front of the low belly. The lower dantian governs all our physical aspects. In front of the chest. Our mental emotional center, the middle dantian. Out overhead. Our upper dantian, our spiritual center. The dantians, they're like basins. Okay, in, stretch, stretch, stretch. Out, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. So we'll lift each toe, working with the meridians associated with that toe. The meridians are just energy channels in the body, and we have them associated with all the major organs. So I'll name the toe and the meridians, and we'll all lift ourselves on the exhalations. So big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. Little toe, urinary bladder. Okay, let the head be heavy. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth a few times, really letting go. When you're ready, press into the feet, roll up. Bring the hands to the low back, exhale, lean back. Okay, gather in. Press down. Okay, our 8th exercise to collect energy from the universe, specifically spiritual energy. Inhale to the chest. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, third eye, so charging up the third eye. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the side. Inhale, heart. Exhale, just hang out here. In. Out. Open up. In, third eye. Out to the other side. Into the heart. Gather in. Exhale, press down. Place the hands on the low belly, on the lower dantian. So somewhere like in between the belly button and the pubic bone. It's like 2 inches below the belly button. Okay, just take a couple breaths. Now let's see if we can get into our abdominal breath. And we'll also take an extra moment just to ground down a little more. So as we inhale, we can feel the belly expand. As we exhale, we can imagine exhaling through the earth, like down through the legs into the earth. Okay, keep the connection with the abdominal breath. We'll use it in the next one. This is Qi Gong for hormones, so we're working with the kidneys. We inhale here. Exhale, drop the arms. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows and backs of the hands move forward, letting go. Make little cups with the hands. Inhale to the hips. Exhale, stretch back, and we can flatten the hands. Inhale back to the hips. Exhale forward. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, third eye. Exhale from the chest to make the cups. Rotate into the hips. Out, stretch back. In, back to the hips. Out, forward. Turn the hands, go around the big ball. Take a full breath in and out. In, third eye. Out, stretch. In, third eye. Out, release. In, gather in. Out, press down. Okay, push hands. So we gather energy into that lower dantian, so that lower energy base. We exhale, press forward. 2 more like this. Now a little more active, so really letting go. We'll make a ha sound, and if it's comfortable, we can jump forward. We'll do 3 of those. Ha. 2 more. Ha. Ha. And now 3 smooth, just letting the energy flow. Two more. Okay, gather in. Press down. Let's scoop up a big handful of energy. Give it to the lower dantian. Twice more. And close with a bow. We bring the feet together, hands in prayer. Come to the heart. Bow. Paying respect to all beings. Praying for world peace and promoting unconditional love. Come up when you're ready. And release. We close by clapping. So cheering for ourselves, for each other, and also activating all the meridians through the hands. Wonderful. So that's our main Qigong practice. So let's get into some more yoga stuff. So we'll start with a nice quad stretch and working on our balance. So if you want to be close to something to hold on to, go for it. Okay, so take a moment, imagine the upward pull through the crown. Feel the feet on the earth. Spread out the toes, spread out the weight. See which leg you would like to stand on. We'll pick up the other leg. And if we can, grab the foot. We can also use a strap or something like a strap if we can't grab it ourselves with the hand. The other arm just helps us with balance. Okay, so now let's try to get the knees close to one another. Invite the heel towards the bum and long, deep breaths. Okay, we'll bring the knee up. So if this isn't happening for today, you could just have the toes down on the floor. Knee up. If it's high enough that you can grab the knee, grab it. And we'll open up. Get into that hip a little more. And again, if that's not happening for today, you could just have the leg out to the side, toes down. Two more. Okay, now find some version of tree. So maybe the toes on the floor, the heel on the leg, or you might like to be a little higher or a lot higher, whatever works for you today. Arms can be branches. Okay, put the foot down, shift the weight, open up the arms. We're coming into our star. See if we can lift up the other foot. Shining out, 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 out. Okay, release. Give it a little shake. Okay, other side. So just take a moment, come back to our mountain. Look for the upward pull through the crown. Feel both feet on the earth. Might like to spread the toes and kind of grip the ground. Shift the weight into the other leg. And when you're ready, pick up the opposite leg. See if you can catch the foot or use something as a strap. Okay, so we try to get those knees next to one another and the heel towards the bum. Long, deep breaths. Knee comes up. Just do our best for today. Catch it if you can. Open up. Find a tree pose. With as much control as we have, put the foot down, open up the arms, shift the weight, lift up the other leg, come into star, shining out, out, out. Perfect. Ooh. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, let's come down to the mat. We'll put on socks if we have them, any extra clothing. And if you have anything you'd like for relaxation, blankets, maybe something to put under the head, or if you have a bolster or props for under the knees, grab them. And as usual, we'll do a few more things. Okay, so let's make our way down onto the back. You come down onto your back any way that's comfortable. Knees to chest, just take a few breaths here. Okay, put one foot on the floor. The other leg will hold on behind the knee, the thumbs beside the knee. Have the leg at 90 degrees. So we shouldn't be able to see the foot. And let's do our ankle circles. Other direction. Okay, stretch the leg up. If you can, interlace behind the thigh. If it's too close with the hands, you could use your strap. We'll press the thigh bone into the hands, press up with the heel, and press down with an imaginary or through an imaginary back pocket. Just a few breaths. Okay. We can relax the leg a little bit, give it a shake. And then our last thing, we'll just do some circles. And change direction. Okay, bring that leg down on the floor. Same side as the bent leg. Take that hand, put it on the heart. The opposite arm comes out shoulder level. So we'll keep the head nice and heavy on the floor. Keep your bent leg active. So push the foot into the floor and have the knee pointing up. The long leg can be just totally relaxed. So we'll slide from the heart, slide the hand down the arm towards the other hand. Maybe it'll reach, maybe not. Maybe you can even reach the fingers past. And then we slide back up the arm to the heart. The hip of the bent leg might lift up. That's fine. You can let it happen. And we want to lift up the opposite shoulder as much as we can to get as much reach as possible. But stay relaxed, especially the head and the neck. And keep the head on the floor as much as we can. If the head comes up, just stick a blanket or a pillow or something under the head. Okay, just a couple more. Okay, back to center. Both knees to chest. Let's do a couple of double knee tucks. Inhale the knees away. Exhale to the chest. Okay, put the other foot on the floor. Fingers behind the knee of the leg that's up. Thumbs beside the knee. Leg 90 degrees so we can't see the foot. Circle that ankle. This is one of those exercises we would really benefit from doing every day. Other direction. Okay, interlace behind the thigh if you can. If not, just hold the sides of the leg or use a strap. Stretch the leg as much as you comfortably can. Press up through the heel, down through the imaginary back pocket, and press that thigh bone into the hands or the strap. A few breaths. Okay, take the hands away and circle that leg. Change direction. Okay, bring the leg down. So bottom leg, the long leg just totally relaxed. The bent leg, we push the foot into the floor, keep the knee pointing up to the sky. Hand, same side as the bent leg, comes to the heart. Opposite arm reaches out, shoulder level. We slide the hands down the arm as far as it's willing to go, and then slide back. We try to keep the head on the floor. A few more. Okay, back to center. Go into any version of twists that you enjoy. And once you're happy with the twists, set yourself up for relaxation. So, doing whatever you can to make yourself as warm and comfortable as possible. I'm doing this version with my feet wide, knees leaning one end towards the other. It's really nice for the low back. But if your back's feeling fine, you could extend the legs. Or if you want more support, you could put something underneath the knees or even have your lower legs up on a chair. Okay, let's give ourselves permission to relax. Gently wake the body. Inviting movements. Give ourselves a full body stretch. Can yawn or fake a yawn. Knees to chest. All the way to one side. We'll press up with the strength of the arms. And just take a moment with ourselves before we close. Maybe a hand on the heart, hand up. Thanking ourselves for taking the time to practice. And maybe looking for what else we can appreciate, feel grateful for. If you like, we can close with a bow. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. Oh, thank you so much for the comment. I really, 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 really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll see you back here next Friday. And of course, we have our Google Meet class on Thursday, and we'll have a new class up on YouTube on Monday. So thank you so much again. Have an amazing weekend and take care. Bye.